Congratulations, your son Franklin, who's 13, just finished our READ program. Why did you bring Franklin here? What was hard for him? What was frustrating to him?
Everything.
Everything.
Very much so. He was struggling on his day-to-day routine, chores. He was miserable. He was no confidence.
Yeah.
And, it was hard for him to come up with a thought and make it his own thought.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it was hard. It was he came up two years behind in school,
and reading was difficult.
Reading was
non-existent.
impossible.
What was homework like?
A battle.
Yeah.
It was a fight.
Yeah.
You know, and we had to stay on 24/7. It was excruciating for him and for us.
And he was just failing in school?
It was miserably.
Yeah. And was that causing him to be a behavioral issue?
That was making the issue, that was making everything worse.
Yeah.
He's...
Behavioral was never an issue with him.
Yeah.
It was never behavioral. It was always trying to set a task for him to do. You know, and it never get done.
Yeah.
You know, no matter how you could lay it out for him and draw him a map, and he just couldn't follow it.
Yeah.
You know?
Because of his learning skills,
Yeah,
his thinking skills. So we did an assessment, and it showed some pretty significant deficits, right? And in his memory and his ability to hold things and read.
Yeah, I mean, he had very limited cognitive power.
Yeah.
He was, in some things, he was almost non-functional.
Yeah.
And it was really painful because he was always a willing, good kid. It wasn't that he didn't want to do it.
He just didn't have the tools.
He could not do it.
Yes. So you enrolled him in LearningRx. What was that experience like, the training piece?
Well, as you know, when I came down, I didn't know if you were a snake oil salesman or you knew what you were doing, but we were desperate.
Yeah.
I mean, he was way too good a kid to waste.
Yeah.
And we were ready to try everything. And as I've said about them and to them, I walked out of here the first day knowing that Kathy knew what she was doing, and by the end of the second week, I knew that Franklin was going to give it everything that he had to suck everything out of it. And boy, then we were in for it 100%.
So you drove from Orange every training session?
I'd give him 2 sessions a week in Orange. Kathy would tell me what to do.
Yeah.
And then 2 days a week we would drive down here. We were fortunate in that we had a principal in the school that almost immediately saw the progress we were making.
Yeah.
And so he ran interference with us, with the teachers and everything, saying, yeah, we know he's missing a full day of school a week, but it's worth it. We can see the improvements he's making. Right. And so he ran interference for us, and so we could literally take him out of school, because by the time I'd picked him up at 7 o'clock in the morning and gotten down here, had a session, and got him back to school, it was lunchtime.
Yes.
So in essence, he missed a full day a week. The principal saw it's working, it's worth it. He ran interference with the teachers, and it worked, and it was damn sure worth it.
So let's talk about some of the changes specifically. What's easier now for Franklin?
Just talking to him.
Well, one, he's fun now.
Yeah, and he's confident.
It used to be painful, now he's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah?
You gave me my son back, man.
Wow. Certainly he can do the exercises that he was taught here, but it's also, if we're working the cattle, if we're doing all the various farm chores, if we're figuring out how much firewood we're going to need for a snowy weekend, those are all things that he does now. He
Independently,
yeah. you'll look around and he'll be doing something that I was going to get around to in the morning.
Yeah.
And Franklin came over. Oh, well, he did it for me, so I wouldn't have to.
Wow. So he's predicting and he's initiating.
Yeah, he's initiating and he's projecting forward. And
if he sees a test that has to get done, he's not afraid to tackle it now.
Yeah.
No.
He'll do it. He'll make the decision.
Yeah. So in school, how has school changed?
Very well. I mean, very well.
Yeah. He's got one teacher that he really doesn't like because she's nowhere as good as Kathy.
Yeah.
And we keep having to say, Franklin, all your teachers aren't going to be as good as Kathy.
Yeah.
You got to get over it. But he got a 90 on a math test, and
he's B's and C's constant.
Yeah.
I mean, he went from all F's to B's and C's.
And homework?
Oh, he takes care of it. He takes care of his business. That's something that I got a tattooed on me. You take care of your business, because if I have to take care of it, you're not going to like it.
Yeah.
And he takes care of it. He takes care of his business.
Independently.
Very much so.
Yeah.
As soon as school gets out the bus.
Yeah.
And his reading?
Not as good as we'd like, but we're working on it.
Yeah.
It's a progress.
Yeah.
You
So, at the end of the day, for any families considering this resource to help their struggling child, what would you say?
Oh, I've told them that on a couple of occasions. I've told people, hey, if that's the problem you say you're having, there's one solution, and that's here. And I don't know if you're going to want this in there or not, but LearningRx costs about what you can send a kid to a community college for a semester.
Yeah.
And which, that's money.
Yes.
And now I think Franklin will probably go to college.
Yeah. So as
he wouldn't have had a chance had we not been willing to get into. If we hadn't given him the head start now,
it wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have mattered.
College.
I mean, he might have gotten a good job on a garbage truck somewhere.
Yeah. You want fries with that?
No. Well, we thank you for the faith that you put in us and the hard work and all the time that you put in, and we can't wait to hear how the story progresses.
Yeah. And we can't tell you how we appreciate the job you did.
Well, thank you.